Jim Holley, Supercross Live on supercrossonline.com. Well, he did it. Chad Reed, you won Dodger Stadium. Usually last year was San Diego before you got your first win for 2-2 Motorsports. But this year, round 3, you get your first win.
Yeah, I mean, this is only our second year to Dodger Stadium, and with that being said, it was one of the stadiums I hadn't won at. So it's nice to check that off the box. It's nice to get a win at the, only 3 races deep and still in this thing. So great night for us. Mixed emotions from the heat race. I felt like I was going forward, lost the front, and that was frustrating. I kind of went back to the pits and just kind of was scratching my head, asking myself, why is all this front end washouts? Where are they coming from? So we kind of gambled a little bit and just went to a tire that we were pretty much racing the majority of last year on, and it gave me the feeling that I needed. I'm a front end guy. Give me front end feel and traction, and allow me to push it on the front there, and we'll get good results every time. So just took 3 races, but we got it.
I'm going to ask you that the first start, you ran it down into turn 1 there, and you were pushed outside there, and a little bit of mayhem in the back right there. Trey Kennard going down, and Ryan Morris. What happened back there?
It's nuts. It seriously is. It's just, like I keep hearing about how stacked this field is, and they're all very, very competitive. But it's almost overboard, like they're individually just trying to kill each other in every turn, every jump, and it's really scary. And last week I was in the back. In the first one I was in the back, and it's not a pleasant experience at all. So you're going to hear from all the top guys. It's all about the start, because you need to get out front and just ride clean laps. So I think that there's about 6 of us right now that I feel, can ride consistent 20-lap, races. So you need to be a part of that group. My initial feeling was it was going to get red flag. It was a pretty nasty crash, and then come through the tunnel, I see the red flag, and then we had probably a good 20-30 minutes almost sitting on the line, and I just try to really just focus on myself and find a positive attitude, because I was a little bit negative there for a little bit. So I'm glad that I actually came back, turned it around, and rode the best race that I've rode in a long time, past some really good guys. Yeah, you mentioned some of those guys. James Stewart, you put yourself in a good position. You were up in that top 3 or 4 there, and you get around Stewart, and then you get into a little bit of cat and mouse with Weimer. He's up there, and he's kind of blocking some lines, and you went around him, and you went to the inside there. Yeah, actually, I feel a little bit bad, because I actually thought it was Villapoto. I didn't even know it was Jake. So I apologize to Jake. He was riding a solid race out front, and I was so focused in going forward that I was just head down, and I seen a green bike. Dude, they look the same. They kind of have a similar riding style, and then the target was just to try to get to the front. So we played cat and mouse for 2 laps. I was able to make the pass and try to make it happen, make it stick. It fired up Stu. I think he was just kind of cruising and didn't. And then see, when I got into the lead, you could just see the RPM start coming up a little bit through the air, and he was obviously trying to make it happen, and I think he went down. So good solid 20 laps for me, and good points, and it's only 3 races deep.
Many years, good to be back here in the great city of Los Angeles, California.